Well, hello friends, let's build a Lego set together. I thought that a fun Tuesday video that we could do together would be to build a Lego set. The Lego set we're going to put together today is Suki's car from Too Fast, Too Furious, which is the second Fast and Furious movie. This is like I think Lego does a bunch of cars from Fast and Furious, but Suki's car is my favorite because it's bright pink, and I actually really like Too Fast, Too Furious. I will say, I think my favorite Fast and Furious movie is probably Tokyo Drift. I just think that movie's the coolest one. I've not watched a lot of the new Fast and Furious movies. Let's get building. I have not built a Lego set in a long ass time. How do I open this box? So, I decided I wanted to do Suki's car from Fast and the Furious because growing up, especially because of my little brother, we watched, I want to say, almost all the Fast and Furious movies. I think I've seen up until either Fast 8 or Fast 9. I don't remember which one I've seen. I think I've seen the 9th. I think I've seen 9, but I don't remember. There's so many Fast and Furious movies, it's insane. Before we go any further, let's crack a cold one together. Salud. I'm telling you, Dr. Pepper hits so good. Let's get into it. Okay, hi. I time-lapsed the last about 60 steps of the Legos. We're officially done with like the back end of the car. It's been like 25 minutes, but I filmed majority of me doing this like as I was talking, but upon consideration, I didn't do a very good job talking while I was building, so I time-lapsed the beginning part, and now we're back and we're going to talk about Legos for a little while. In the beginning portion of the video, I was trying to kind of talk about how, like, growing up, my siblings and I built Legos a lot, especially when we were at my dad's house. I think I've talked about it before, that my parents are separated. They're divorced. I'm a child of divorce. And so, you know, I spent a lot of time at my dad's house and at home, which is, like, where I live with my mom. But at my dad's house is where I remember building Legos, like, the most. Like, that's one of, like, the most vivid memories I have, like, with my dad and stuff, is, like, building Legos and stuff like that. One, because my dad liked to build Legos, too, so, like, that's a big reason why I think that we, like, would build Legos at his house, was, like, because he liked to do that. Where, like, I don't really think my mom's ever really built Legos before, if I'm being honest. I don't really know. I don't think. Where are the other two? What the See, this is what was happening earlier when I was trying to talk while building. I started, like, missing steps, and then I was like, wait a minute, what am I sticking on? And one of this. Figured it out, guys. We got there. Gosh, I'm a lost cause at this point. So yeah, one of the biggest memories I've had, especially with, like, going to my dad's house and, like, spending the night and whatever there, is, like, always, well, one is always asking for Legos for, like, a birthday, Christmas, stuff like that. Like, me and my siblings, like, my step-siblings included, always ask for Legos, because I think that we all just, it was like a fun activity that all us kids could do, like, together. And building Legos, I think, is, like, one of those things that we all just, like, really enjoyed doing, which I think is so cute. I love that, like, that's, like, one of the memories, like, looking back at, like, when I was little and stuff. It's one of those memories of mine that, like, I'm so glad that I have this, like, really sweet memory of, like, building Legos with my siblings. I feel like it's just a really cute memory to have, especially with, like, having had our parents being separated and like us not seeing each other all the time, instead we see each other like on the weekends and stuff. And I feel like it's such a sweet thing that like out of all these things, like we all just loved to do Legos together. And the other part that was cool was that like with the Legos, we also just loved to like play Lego. Like it didn't even have to be like building. It was like we would literally play with the Lego figures like they were like little action figures, and like we'd build them houses and like have them have kids and like, you know, like a whole thing. Like we, especially with like my sister really liked the city Legos where like it was like all the different businesses and stuff that were like, it like you could connect them to make like a town, like a city. I feel like I remember my sister like always building like those ones, and so we'd always use those and then like have, you know, full blown like houses and towns and things, and then we would just like play. It was like so fun. Like that's like one of my most, I feel like, vivid memories of my siblings is like doing that stuff. What the hell even is this thing? How the hell am I supposed to get this in the fucking thing? It doesn't want to go in. Oh, it's like a pen. Go in. Oh, I got it. Yeah, I got it. But yeah, I feel like Legos, like every time I think about Legos and like build Legos, like that's one of those things like I just remember is just like building Legos with my siblings, like when we were kids. And like it's so fun to like think about building Legos, and like that's like my most fond memory is just like building Legos with my siblings and just like having an absolute blast. But like, do kids still play Legos? Like, is that still like, do people still do that? I mean, there has to be, like, there's no way that's not a thing anymore. But like, I just love building Legos, and it makes me so like nostalgic for like when we were kids and stuff. I just like, every time I build Legos, all I can think of is like how much it makes me feel like a little kid again, because of like it having been something that like me and my siblings would do when we were kids. Like it just makes me so nostalgic. Like no matter what, if I'm building Legos, I know that I'm thinking about like my siblings and when we were kids and just like having a good old time. Oh my god, this little piece of Lego, if I can get it to focus on it, looks like a little car. Can you see it? It looks like a little car. So like just sitting here like building Legos for the past like 30-ish minutes has been like so fun, because it just makes me feel like a little kid, which is like fun, you know? I also definitely think that after I'm done building this Lego set, I'm totally going to watch the Fast and Furious movie. Either I'm going to end up either watching this one, Too Fast, Too Furious, or I'm going to watch Tokyo Drift. Those are my favorite movies, by the way. I don't know if I edited that part out or not, but if I did, I didn't. I don't know what will be edited out and what won't be edited out. Aw, sugar, honey, iced tea. I stuck the wrong piece first. Sugar. There we go. Easier fix than I thought it was going to be, but annoying that it happened. See, this is why I don't understand how people can do this. I mean, okay, actually I take it back. I do know how people do this and talk at the same time, because they don't struggle as much as I think I might with like doing stuff at the same time while talking. But for some reason I simply cannot multitask, apparently. Can't do it. Because I'm sitting here like struggling to try and freaking get all this stuff to stick. Like I literally, I'm like struggling to focus to put the Legos on. Like I'm struggling right now to do this. Like that's so silly of me. I really want to get one of those Lego creator ones that you can like, oh gosh, I found it. That you can build, like I think it's like 3 different Lego things. Let me do the sticker before I keep talking. That was the worst sticker placement I could have ever literally done. Literally ever. Let me do that again. So if I already talked about this, I'm sorry. But I think I probably might have left it in about like my family really liking the Fast and Furious movies growing up. Mostly because my little brother really liked cars and things like that when we were kids. So like my little brother's like the biggest reason why like I've had to watch pretty much every single Fast and Furious movie. Up until a lot of the recent ones. I think majority of my family has not watched a lot of the most recent Fast and Furious movies. Just because at this point, like, don't get me wrong, they're probably still really good. But they're so outlandish now that I feel like it's hard to even like feel like it's real. Like it's so out of this world. Like the stuff that happens in these movies now are so weird. Like I think in one of them I've seen lately people were talking about like they go to space and like the way they like can jump from a moving car and like not die or get hurt or everything is just like, I guess what I would say, like it's getting to the point where like we've lost the plot of the movie. Like it's no longer about like cool cars. It's about like crazy explosions. And so like I really haven't watched any of the new ones. Like it just doesn't seem real anymore. I mean, it was never a very realistic movie to begin with, but I feel like now especially it's just so out of this world that it makes no sense. Like the story makes no sense, the plot makes no sense. Like I think that's everybody's biggest problem with this movie franchise lately. It's just the fact that like the whole thing makes no fucking sense. Like it's just a lot going on. Like there's no way you could jump from a moving train into a moving car and not die. Like that's impossible. That's genuinely impossible. Which I know these movies are not supposed to be like very realistic. Like I'm sure of it. But still, it just doesn't feel... Whoa. Girl. It just doesn't feel as good of a movie as it was before. It no longer feels like a part of the original franchise. Like I feel like the original franchise really felt very, not realistic, but at least more realistic than like what's happening now in the movies. My biggest pet peeve with Lego sometimes is when you like click on one of the small pieces and it's like crooked and then you can't get it to like flatten out. Oh, I hate that. I hate it so much. Probably my least favorite thing literally ever. We're getting to the end, guys. We're getting to the end of all the stickers. I still have a bunch left, but can somebody tell me if they think this video is going to be interesting or not? Like if you guys are bored, let me know. I won't do a Lego video again, but I mostly wanted to do this just because I wanted to build Legos, so like, I appreciate the criticism, but I just wanted to build Legos, so that's pretty much why I did this, is just because like, I wanted to do Legos, and just thought that it could also double as a fun video to do, so sorry about that. Wait, literally what the hell? Like this? Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? How am I supposed to stick this together? Wait, literally what? Oh, wait, wrong way. Sometimes I'm not very good at Legos, guys. Being so for real right now. I feel like this hasn't taken me as long as I was expecting it to have taken me. I mean, I think this recording down here is like almost an hour long, which is crazy. Oh my god, that's going to take like 30 minutes to import onto my computer. Oh god, why did I do that to myself? I like just realized that. Oh my god. I don't think that you guys can hear the lawnmower, but if you can, I apologize. Y'all, this car is looking sick. We've officially used every single sticker on the sticker sheet, guys. We did it. Who's proud of me? Guys, I am so bad at stickers. Like, so bad at putting these stickers on the goddamn things. Oh, God. Now we get to do the wheels. Uh-oh, you're dying. Oh, my God. You get to choose. I guess you can either do... Oh, you can do, like, a 5-point star or one of these. I think I'm going to go with the other looking one. I don't even know how to explain that. I think this one looks cooler than like the star. Interesting though that they give you both, but you can't use both. At first I thought you just put both on, but boom. Guys, look at my Lego. Okay, I've officially finished building Suki's car from Too Fast, Too Furious. I am obsessed. This is literally the cutest thing ever. I can't believe that, like, it is just so freaking cute. I can't even believe it. It's just so cute. I was obsessed with her car in this movie, especially as a kid, because it was pink and she was a girl and she was cool and badass. It is literally the coolest thing ever. I am very happy with how it turned out. I feel like I did a really good job. I mean, it's pretty hard to mess up building Legos because you're pretty much just following a very in-depth step-by-step instruction, but I think this turned out really cute. I literally have no idea how this video is going to turn out, so I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was good. If you guys enjoyed watching me build Suki's car, definitely let me know down below if you guys want to see more of me building Legos. I had a great time. I love the way that this turned out. I absolutely love the car. I think it looks so cool. I'm excited to display it on my bookshelves, and having it out is going to be so much fun. So without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe down below. And don't forget to put on those post notifications so you get a notification the next time I post. And I'll see you guys next time. Toodles! I absolutely love this thing. Literally, how cute is she?